Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is City Skylines Strategy and Tactics episode 85, if I'm not mistaken. I could very well be mistaken, but 85 sounds about right. So when we last left our much faster city of Ficklewood, between the last episode and this one, I had a little computer upgrade. Yes, I went from 4 gigabytes of RAM to 16. Thank you, Amazon. Amazon Prime Day. Yay! So now we can actually run the game at an appreciable speed, and things are a lot more fluid for me. But that's neither here nor there when talking about strategy here. So let us focus back on our lovely town here. So here we've got ourselves our little residential nook growing quite nicely over here. Given the sore lack of jobs in the general vicinity here, and well, a great aboundment of death. That death wave is still happening. Whoa! What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Well, we got a train jam here. That's no good. But I'm more concerned about the car jam here. This is kind of ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Now how do we remedy this is the real question. How do we remedy this? Because, yeah, this is just all a real short thing. I guess we could have it come, like, straight down here? Well, let's give that a shot. Yeah, we're gonna wipe out a couple of our factories here. Yes, no, maybe so. No. Nope. Maybe do it a little shallower. Yes, maybe. No. Nope. Nope. Come on, work with me, people. Work with me. How, maybe if I did it over this way? Like something like, oh, for Pete's sake. Game. Come on, work with me. Okay, there. That's working with me. There. That should work. Because the people who want to get over here can now split off of here. And that should siphon off some of our traffic. It takes a little while for the routes to get recalculated, so most likely this little offshoot will be ignored for a little bit, but in due time. And we didn't lose too much in the way of factories here. Yeah, because it's just a big tight... You know, it's just a bunch of people wanting to go in the same direction and having to go navigate some tight corners here. This is what's really slowing them down. I'm just going to keep an eye on this for a little bit just to make sure that, just to see if people start using this little offshoot here. Yep, there we go. And as long as somebody's still working it, then we are good. Alright, they're still clamoring for that, and oops, something's on fire. And, I probably haven't provided anything for you guys. No, not really. Well, since I'm eventually going to have a fire department. And here, you can have a fire department. Oh yeah, you guys aren't powered. Well, you aren't powered. There you go. Now he's powered. Oh, there's already a couple of guys here. So yeah, we are still just squeezing this area like an orange to get at the resources. And speaking of squeezing the area like an orange, I've just started up a new series called Factorio, which deals with the minutia of industrial automation on an alien world. So check that out in the cards if you're looking for a different series to occupy your attention. In addition to if you're not getting enough from City Skylines here, so little plug. Right then, let's see here. All right, traffic. I'm still happy with traffic, although this area is hard. This area is far from being fully developed. Now, one of my viewers did offer a very good suggestion. This farm area over here, Brickstown. This area is nice. It's certainly got some jobs going here, but a lot of the trucks here probably being sent way across the map here, like literally across the city to try and get to some of the industrial zones in here. I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Not to mention, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, with no real close access to industrial zones to feed them. So that being said, I think I'm going to do a old world repurposing of this district here, probably to residential, I would say, because residential seems to be the least, I don't want to say offensive, but the least, what's the word? The least troublesome when it comes to traffic. Because yeah, there's nothing pollution-y here. And what I'd probably do is just, well, with this railway here, that it is a little bit of a waste to not do it. I might leave this railway here just so it can spit out delivery trucks, because there is a lot of commercial zones in the area, and it would probably appreciate that. The other thing I could do with that is office, but there's no demand for it. So I think I'm just going to make this all high-density residential. Hang on, can I do a... Yes, I can. I can do a big area rezone. I don't want to obliterate any of the commercial zones like I saw they just did right there. Alright, and then we will replace you with... there we go! New residential zones. I guess I'll have to demolish these burnt down buildings. Yeah, and all these trucks are like, crap, we have got nowhere to go. But that should cool things off a little bit. Now this is going to be another area without education, because this area of Brickstown is I originally made it uneducated on purpose. Well, mostly uneducated. That's a firehouse. So do I want this to be Dumbsville 2.0? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, eventually these guys will get the memo and get the heck out of there. And that'll get some more population flowing into into the heart of the city over here. Don't think it'll unbalance things too much, because like I said, the only jobs I really demolished were the really low paying ones. Oh yeah, I do need to get services up here. I am going to give them that much at least. Give them police. Oh, we can give them some education. They probably want it up here. And you know what? These guys can get some education too. Toss a high school down there. I could throw down a university, but that'd be a little bit of a waste for for these people. Sorry, people. They're still the still not the most intelligent type. There. Alright, and if we can squeeze in a high school up here, maybe? Yes, no, maybe so? Too tight? No, just right? Some Price is Righting going on here. There. Boy, somebody's happy that we ditched the farmers. Well, yeah, you guys are... Oh, yeah, well, you guys are happy for all your new education. I wonder why. You know what? Since it is a double residential, I could splurge for a university. Maybe put it over here. Get rid of the park. Maybe get rid of some of these commercial zones. That might work out nicely, actually. And that'll actually make the rural area good and happy about that. Probably level them up a little bit. The Concord residents. All right, so little old world demolition and renovation here, but I think it's a good thing to have now that we don't actually strictly need uneducated individuals. Sheesh! Ultra Price is Righting here. My golly. Well, right then. We'll just wait for you guys to fill yourselves in. And there we go. Huzzah. Alright, how are you guys doing all the way over here? And more importantly, how's the traffic doing? Much better. This little fork in the road, exactly what the doctor ordered. I almost kind of wish I could point it right here so that the cars could just go straight across the road and into there if they wanted to drop themselves off there rather than having to make the little juke. But, it's still fine. Fair enough. Alright, yeah, this whole area is going to be residential suburbs. Everything under here is going to be all residential suburbs, and this will all eventually be residential stuff. This will be eventually commercial, but we're just waiting for more workers. Well, you know what? We can get started on the suburbs. We might as well. All right, we'll make you. Let's get you just drawing out all the way over here. And get you going parallel. Like so. We will have a cross street going here. Like so. And then, yeah, we'll have a little, we'll have a curvy one to fill in the spaces up here. There we go. And then you, my friend, will come out to here. Go to here. And we'll put you back to being straight. Plug you in there. There we go. Now we can fill you all up with low density. Well, hang on. Let's give you guys a block of commercial as a buffer here. Block of commercial. Little commercial. Little commercial. Block of commercial. A block of commercial and block of commercial. There. And then the rest of this can all be low density residential. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's make sure they have the essentials. They do not. Yes. I know there's more land for purchase. Don't rush me, game. I'm sticking to my rule of thumb very strictly. Thank you very much. There. Now as far as services, well, maybe I want it to be the I don't want to say the slums, but the downsides. Oh, that was one other thing I just remembered, that I was looking at my city operating here, and I noticed an inefficiency here. So we've got two different lines going to this train station. We've got the green line, which travels basically this length right here, this whoop, whoop, like that. But then we also have our sunrise line that goes up and down like that. Uh-oh. Cemetery is full. Not surprising. Cemetery is full. Not surprising. Anybody else full? Bah. Haven't seen that one before. Citizens are sick. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have residential zones right next to here. Here. There. Have some commercial zones, you poor bastards. What was I thinking? Right then. Alright, trains. So herein lies the problem. Let's see if I can't see it in action so I can demonstrate it for you. So here we've got the sunrise line coming in here. They're going to drop stuff off. Another sunrise line coming in. But this one right here, you guys, yeah, you're going to go in here. You're going to come out here. And let me fast forward. Well, I can't fast forward it, but basically what happens is when the green lines get backed up here, they back up all of the sunrise lines. And it would actually behoove us to have the green lines go all the way out to this terminal station here and back in. Because that way they're not plugging up this station here. Man, this is one busy station. Holy crap. Busy. Alright, so here comes a green line. And yeah, he's going to be waiting for... No, yeah, he's going to go in here. The only reason he could sneak in is because nobody was coming from the other direction. If there was another sunrise station coming up this way, they wouldn't be able to slip in and they'd be stuck there. So here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I know. I hate doing that. I hate deleting, but I can never get it to work reliably to just sort of modify an existing line. So whenever I modify a train line, I want to do it from scratch. So we're going to create a new line here, add stop here, add stop here, add stop here, hello Milo, add stop there, and then do it all again backwards. And complete the line. Because that will allow it to mesh with that super busy station a little bit more cleanly compared to, along with the sunrise line. So it is a little bit of redundant traffic flowing here. And I do want to return it to its lime green glory here. It's a neon lime green. Just to keep the color scheme differentiated. But now we shouldn't have any deadlocks at this particular station, even when the two lines sort of interact with each other, because they're going in the same flow. The only real difference between the two of them is when they get to this station, the sunrise line takes a right and the green line takes a left, and we've got a nice T intersection underground here anyway, so they can do that. And yep, 240 of 240. So very, very popular train lines here. I'm really happy with how my rail system is turning out. At the very least, the rail system that I control. I can't say anything for the passenger and goods trains mess that happens when you have outside connections. But that's not my jurisdiction as much. Alright, so you guys are slowly building up. Probably got some residential demand to absorb. And that little replacement of commercial zones over there should help with that. To get all the sickos out. So they're not clogging up the I don't know why I felt the need to put residential zones there. Not entirely sure why. Because, yeah, that's not a good idea. Generally speaking. How's our blue line? This is another high water mark, but not nearly as a high water mark as some of our other stations. Our waterway's getting congested here too. But that's not my problem. They'll make it there eventually. Alright. Hey, these guys, are they done sucking the copper out of the not the copper. I'm going back to my Factorion. No, they're not quite done sucking the ore out of the ground yet. So we'll let them persist for a little while longer. Enjoy the tax windfall from that as our residential zones slowly upgrade and jeez, man. All right, fine. You know what? You guys want a freaking cemetery? Is that what you really, really want? Because that's what you're really, really about to get. We can use that. Actually, we can use that as a buffer. There. Have a freaking cemetery and go get those dead people. I want hearses. I want lots of hearses. Freaking perma-death wave here. Come on, hearses in use. We need more than 3. There's a lot more than 3 skull icons out there, buddy. Unless they all have dibs claimed on them for other hearses. That is always a possibility. Alright, so yeah, you're still moving up. And actually this station is starting to see some use too. This used to be a dead quiet one, but now it's starting to get use. Starting to get people going on the walkway here. Got people streaming into the subway here. So good times all around for mass transit. Let me take a look at my numbers too. So not quite. Our trains aren't being used quite as heavily as our metro stations, but still pretty darn good. It is well above what our bus networks do. Not that I really trust our bus networks. So that's doing quite well. Traffic. Yeah, the only real heavy traffic area is right here, but these guys aren't really like super backed up. It's just a light, and light turns, and as long as everybody can get through the intersection after one light, I don't really consider that a backup. Yeah, we got a little. Yeah, this little U-turn loop right here was one of my concerns with the 1-up zone. Because, yeah, those guys in the middle kind of got stopped up here. But it's just this little patch, and there's not super severe stuff going on here. You just need a little bit more assertive drivers up here. Yeah, this little intersection is, well, I know it's going to be kind of messy. But other than that, yeah, this area is kind of messy. People coming on from here. Where are they all going? Ah. That's a 5-line rate. That's a 5-line road, isn't it? Yeah, these are all 5 lines. And it's that light that's killing them. Is that a 5-line one way? It is. Alright, let's try something here. Just to mitigate that. You get that. You get that. And I don't know, is that going to... Because this still needs to be our 2-way. Is that still going to cause lights? It does still cause lights. Poop. And I don't want to drop it down to 2 here. That's no bueno. Alright, fine. Back to 5 you go. Well, you know what I could do? Hang on. I could drop you back to a highway. And I could make you a highway, and that would eliminate at least one light from the area here. That would make this not a light, and so that these cars could flow a little bit more smoothly. Yep, here's the green line going here, and people are ready, willing, and able to take the train there. Yeah, a little bit of a backup trying to get there, unfortunately, because they're all going the same direction, but it's a terminal thing here. I think the people on the other side are the ones that want... yeah, they're just unloading tons of people. Are these 240? No, 83 seems to be the magic number. 36, so not quite as many people going on here. Now let's just see here if the Sunrise line takes the other terminal. It does. Okay. So that way they are just sort of co-doing their same things here. And they both go at the same time. How many are you carrying? Nobody. Huh. Interesting. Anyway. Alright, so I think that's a good stopping point here. So we're going to wait for our city to grow a little bit further. I might double check this area, see how it's doing in terms of stripping the land, and if it's at least close, nix at least this half of it and start developing this little block into commercial zones, since that seems to be what our city craves. So if you like this episode and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya.